Brendan, would you kindly suck me good and hard through my jorts? Is a man not entitled to the squeeze of his burb? No, says the man in the man. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. And I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Want to do great things. You know what?
Jack, here's your mommy and daddy present. They're real. You're not getting gaslit at all. Would you kindly open up that fucking box, you idiot? And would you kindly stop being a fucking stupid, dumb shit poo-poo? The plane fucking crashed. Is a man not entitled to the squeeze of his burb? No, says the man in the man. It belongs to the plows. No, says the man in the man. It belongs to the plows. No, says the man in the man. It belongs to Faust. He really do be saying it, man. Mandrew Ryan really do be saying it. What a dickhead. Check out your funny underwater planet, man. I'm playing on the Xbox 360. Fucking, I got a big bag of 3D Doritos next to me. I got 2 liters of Faygo right next to me as well. Like, that's the vibe, man. Bioshock, Xbox 360, 2 liter of Faygo, big bag of 3D Doritos. I took my fucking goddamn shirt off. I looked down at my shirt. It's an Old Navy yellow shirt with a blue logo on it. I'm popping pussies like the colossal squid do be popping, I don't know, fucking kelp. Are you a little sick? Buddy, I have COVID. I am COVID recovery. They're telling me I'm positive tested for COVID. Yeah, that's why I've been offline the last couple of days. Today is the first day of, like, I feel actually, like, recovered in a way. Although I will tell you my voice is still a bit cooked. Brendan, could you do us Rapture flow for us with your voice? Vatican ain't got nothing on my fucking slime. I'm plasming it out the goddamn gourd. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm fucking your mom with a Bioshock pipe hacking puzzle. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I'm fucking rolling with it. Not only am I entitled to the squeeze of my fucking burb, I deserve the squeeze of my fucking burb. You ain't never done squeeze of your fucking burb like I ever squeeze my fucking burb. I'm splicing like crazy, chit. You ain't nothing, bitch. Honked out on plasmids out of my fucking straight gourd. I'm blowing fart bubbles in the bathysphere like never before. What YouTube poop is squeeze of burb from? I can never find it. No, that's a Brendan original. That was from the last time we played Bioshock 1. That's a Brendaniel joke. Yeah, it's a joke so good you thought it was from an actual YouTube poop. It's not. That's a me original, babe. Brendan, my mom says that she understands if you're sick, but if you could not fucking swear all the goddamn time like a fucking bastard, that would be cool. Also, I introduced my mom to your stuff. I'm sorry. I grew up in the Midwest. I hung out with a group of rowdy boys called the Dirty Six. We all cursed like sailors. Then inevitably, 5 of the Rowdy Six, they all became sailors. Me, I became a streamer. It's unfortunate that, like, 5 members of the Rowdy Six all got on the sailboat. Like, I was destined for it, but I could never do that. I could never be a part of the Rowdy Six. To be fair, I probably could stand to curse a little bit less, but I fucking won't. I'm playing on hard, and I was just coughing, so can you give me a second, man? Thanks, man. I got a lot of slime up in my body. I'm trying to get rid of some of that, so if you could chill a little bit before you just come at me. Give me a fucking uno momento, por favor. I would bless your fucking heart for a brief reprieve. And would you kindly stick your gat out for the Rizzler? And would you kindly fucking show me your butthole? Now, if you would please, give me $400 so I can commission some Andrew Ryan butthole pics. Would you kindly hand over your credit card details? Now, would you kindly drink this hot, fucking Coca-Cola? This Oreo Coca-Cola. Oh, I bet you fucking would. I bet you fucking would kindly. I bet you would. Sticking out your gat for the Rizzler. Me when I'm playing Bioshock, but the plasmids give me more and more brain rot. Is plasmid a doom or a boom? I think it depends on, like, if you're a splicer or not. All I know is the Splicers would never have a Costco membership. There is no buying in bulk in Andrew Ryan's paradise. We're Circus of Value, guys. Of course we're gonna This is the baby lady, right? Hey, what's up? Gotcha. Nice try, dumbass. Your baby's a gun. Nothing has said more about American society than this. Truly a scathing critique. Babies eating with babies. Babies fighting babies. Babies getting drunk and then fighting babies. Babies drinking babies. It was all happening here in Rapture. Howdy, Brendan Harold of Nurgle. How are you feeling? I get that. Warhammer, me1 Warhammer. You know, I still have COVID, but I'm surviving. I am ejecting and espousing all kinds of different slime. It continues to be horrible, but you know, what can you do? Not only am I hacking and whacking that meat, I'm also hacking and whacking my fucking lungs out. Hopefully we get the bees plasmid. Do you think I would play Bioshock without using the bees? Who the hell do you think I am? Imagine replacing bees with crows. That would suck ass. There's no way they would do that in a Bioshock game, though. There's no way that they would replace bees with crows and then, like, lore-wise, they do it because they're like, so the crows are directly related to the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. What? Yeah. Okay. Why? Fire the birds, man. Brendan, what are your thoughts on lighthouses and maybe the lack of one? No, you don't get it. The lighthouses are all in Bioshock. So, like, Bioshock Infinite, the lighthouse is like the mind. You don't get it. There's always a there's always a lighthouse. You're just fundamentally missing the brevity of wit and the incredibly smart brain of the game. Please stop. Some developers going to bring back third-person cover shooting in first-person games. Yeah, and we'll be better for it. Dread it, run from it, it's all the same. 2007 to 2010 slop shooter nostalgia is coming, and there's nothing you can fucking do about it. Motherfuckers will be like, oh, the brown era video game's so bad. And then, like, on the other hand, all of their friends will be like, actually, I mean, brown era video game's kind of tight. I'm so sorry, but the Haze Renaissance is always on the way. The brown slop era is on the return. It's all the numbers don't lie. The people crave nostalgia. If I know one thing about the people, it's that the people crave nostalgia. You can see it with the 80s kids. You can see it with the 90s kids. You can just see it. Kill your friends. Why do I always hear it say that? I know it's not saying that, but it always sounds like kill your friends. Like, whoa, hey, buddy. Really? At the circus of values? Right in front of my circus? Right in front of my values? Pipe hacking makes me smart. Pipe hacking is proof that I'm a man of the intelligentsia. You'd never be able to pipe hack the way that I do. Where's my damn camera at so I can start taking goofy pictures of you dumbasses? You gotta let me start taking pictures. Put that shit on Snapchat. What do you think the pipe hack fluid tastes like? Probably some, like, yeah, some yummy goo. Some blue raspberry. All I'm saying is, like, if Andrew Ryan was actually Willy Wonka, people wouldn't bat an eye at the Splicers and shit. It looks like Baja Blast. Rapture is just one giant Taco Bell. It's crazy how Bioshock can still scare me after multiple playthroughs. I don't think I've ever been scared of Bioshock. I don't think it's ever scared me. I just like Rapture a lot. A lot of goofy odd dudes running around. I'm just like, anytime they try to scare me, I'm just like, okay. It's like a comedy pratfall. Like, what am I? All right. Fire. Fire. Burn. I played it a bit and I've never really found it scary. I might have gotten jump scared, but nothing big. I never really... Ooh, floating torso. Torso boy. Real. I never really found Bioshock scary. I just like the atmosphere. I mean, this game is also, you know, probably a lot more scary like years and years ago when you were baby. Because it came out in, what, 2005, 2006? So it's about 20 years old. This is a retro game we're playing right here, chat. This is some real retro gaming, huh? Kind of fucked up. This is retro gaming. And it's the truth. Bioshock is 2007. Still retro gaming. I'd consider it retro. I was 17 when this came out. 2007. How old would I have been in 2007? 4? No, 93, so, fuck, 7, plus 7. I would have been 14, 15. No, I would have been 14. That would have been 14. It was like, oh, fuck, Bioshock and Roblox. Those are the games, man. Brendan, your main audience is all 2000s babies? Yeah? Like a moth drawn to the flame. You reach out and try to grasp something you could never attain being born in the 90s. I get it. You want millennial cred from somebody who's barely a millennial. You ain't never been out in the farm like me, having to use a rotary phone to be able to call your mom. Too online to be a millennial so that I don't like freak out when I see reference to media property that I enjoyed as a child. Whoa. I hate the pewter. All my enemies are in there. God, I wish that was me. That's what I hate about congestion, man. Honestly, I would take the diarrhea. If somebody offered me like one symptom, like, and I had to rank symptoms from best to worst, I'm gonna be honest, I'd put diarrhea up there higher than you would think. So I'd rather be shitting my guts out than deal with congestion. I would rather be shitting my guts out, guaranteed. I know it may be a controversial opinion, but like, I don't want to be congested. I fucking hate it. Honestly, same. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I would rather be shitting my guts out, but I would rather be congested than like throwing up. Because I think vomiting is far worse than congestion. I think vomiting is like number one, like my, oh, fuck this, dude. That's my number one. Oh, no, thank you. Congestion is honestly one of the worst things, especially if you have asthma. I don't have asthma, but I do just hate congestion in general. Vom is top tier awful shit. Vom is, but can we make sure that like we all acknowledge that like post vom you feel so fucking relieved, you're so full of relief. And so it would be kind of a hard decision to be like, okay, vom or congestion, and it's like, well, the vomiting could probably be done in like a day. Congestion, that's like a week-long thing. And then you get that fun one where one nostril is stuffed and the other one is raw from blowing your nose. I mean, my awful thing is I have really bad sinuses. So my nose is always stuffed anyway. This is my default state. For me, it's just hacking up the yellow bile. I don't know why it's not called Muke Me. Why the fuck they call this shit Muke Us? Post-vom clarity? Post-vom clarity is, I mean, I'm not going to disparage it. There is something about vomiting when you're done vomiting and you're like, oh my gosh. This is the best I've felt in a very long time. For the next like 20 minutes, I'm going to feel great. And also, yeah, I think sick vom is worse than drunk vom in every world. Because drunk vom, if you're lucky and you roll the roulette wheel, it might only end up being ones. Sick vom, you know you're going to get more. You're my friend now. I'm making you my buddy. You and me, we're going to hang out. We're going to drink robot beer together. Aren't you excited to have a little tasty robot beer with me, your brand new dad? There we go. Done and dusted. That's the robot son. Oh, fuck. Give me that. And then hack the camera. God, I love me pipe puzzles so much. Ain't nothing more comforting in this world. Some people, they need like a warm banky. Some people, they need like their favorite TV show or their favorite video game. For me, it's just the Bioshock pipe puzzles. It's all I need. If more lanes won't fix me, then the Bioshock pipe puzzle will fix me. Just play Pipe Dream. I'm not going to play Pipe Dream. I hit him with a ranch. I want the Bioshock pipe puzzles. I don't want any kind of pipe puzzle. I want the Bioshock pipe puzzle, and that's it. Well, I want Bioshock pipe puzzle, and underneath of that is like a Family Guy clip. I need to make Family Guy more relatable to the people of the now, I'm not gonna lie. Turning on Family Guy and it's Peter Griffin doing his dailies. Can you please give me pattern-seeking brain so that I can hide from wary predators? Yes, immediately is only playing Bioshock pipe puzzle hacking. Yes! My legion of robot sons will outpace you. They will destroy you. I'm so fucking sorry to be the bearer of bad news like this. You will never be able to compete with my army of robot sons. There we go. Add another son to the collective. Very Eggman core of you, Brendan. Listen, all I'm saying is, would you want to be Sonic or do you want to be Eggman? And the reason I say that is like, Eggman gets to make cool robots all the time. Sonic is a blue fast guy. Would you rather be a business owner, a homeowner, and a provider of robot jobs? Or would you rather be a fucking blue guy who runs real fast? Is Humpty Dumpty also technically Eggman? I mean, he is an Eggman, but he's not Dr. Eggman. The difference between Humpty Dumpty and Dr. Eggman is Humpty Dumpty is just Eggman. Dr. Eggman is a doctor. He has his doctorate. Yeah. Cool boss fight, man. Go, my fucking robot. So if Humpty Dumpty got a doctorate, he would also be a Dr. Eggman? Yeah. But I mean, like, it's like two people who both have the last name Smith, right? Not necessarily related, same last name, but like, they could be not related at all. It's just a similar moniker. And I think it'd be like the same thing, honestly, with Eggman and Humpty Dumpty. It's like, they don't gotta be related or anything, but they are both Eggmen. Now, they're Egged Men for different reasons, mind you, because one has, like, the Chrome Dome, and one is a man made entirely of egg. But, I mean, similar thing. Yeah, and also, definitely, he would go by Dr. Dumpty. You are so right. He would not go by Dr. Eggman. He would go by Dr. Dumpty. Oh, fuck. You go to your fucking checkup. You're going in for your memory. You're going in to get your shit looked at. And who's the new doctor at the clinic? That's Dr. Humpty Dumpty. You just call him Dr. Dumpty. It is crazy, though, that people have been asking the worm question, and, like, nobody is strong enough to admit that it's just a fucking Bioshock thing. If your partner turned into a worm, like, buddy, that just means that somebody harvested your partner. They failed the morality check. Don't worry about it. Even if your partner is a worm, guess what? They're going to get the bad ending. That's on them. They're harvesting all the Adam out of your fucking wife. I'm sorry. But, like, end of the day, you win the moral victory, at least. I don't know what you're going to be able to do with the worm, but you win the moral victory. They turn into worms? Yeah, if you harvest them, they turn into worms. What is a worm? You know what a worm is. You've seen worms. You have them in your yard. I have the oldest yard known to man, and I've never seen a worm. You have worms. They came with your yard. No, actually, I have the oldest yard known to man, and I've never seen a worm before. Actually, I don't have a yard. So how could I ever see a worm if I don't have a yard? Not just worm-pilled, but also incredibly yardless. Brendan giving chat tapeworms. Why would I do that? What am I going to achieve? Is that just extra suffering? Like, I'm not going to achieve anything from that. They fucking got the Joker. That crazy. Oh, they got the smuggler. Oh, smuggler. You see, with the rope, I kind of thought it said smuggler. Holy shit, they fucking got him. The smuggler? Can't believe he's finally been caught after eons. The smuggler. The smuggler sounds like peak brain rot. The smuggler sounds like a modern day kids cartoon villain. Smuggler, no smuggling. Smuggler, no smuggling. Smuggler, no smuggling. Like, it's just, all right, yeah, I guess the smuggler continues not to smuggle. Checking my fucking wallet. All my money is gone from my wallet, but there's a note there. The note says, you just got smuggled. Oh, fuck. Magic Spoon is decent, but it's too expensive for what it is. Why can't we get cheaper gluten-free foods? As somebody who is a glutenite, I'm sorry. It's something about gluten. It's just too tasty. I'm buying gluten off the dark web once again. It's just too good. Yeah, I'm a glutonian. I'm a true blue glutonian. I be eating bread by the barrel. I'm gluten-pilled. Consume gluten now, yeah. And me every day of my fucking life, I'm always telling me to consume more gluten. Does anybody else, and like, okay, I said consuming gluten, but does anybody else get unreasonably upset by the Chick-fil-A cow? I think if there's a food mascot that I fucking hate more than any food mascot, it's the Chick-fil-A cow who says, eat more chicken. Like, I get it. The cow wants you to kill birds and not eat the cow. But I fucking hate it. It's just a cow. Like, it's not even whimsical in any way. It's just a fucking cow. Like, they didn't go the extra mile at all. Eat more chicken, and you're like, okay, the cow is sentient, but it can't even spell? God, I fucking hate that cow. Yesterday, out of it. The day before, really out of it. 2 days ago, my wife was watching Gilmore Girls, and I was crying. Because she was watching Gilmore Girls and a sad thing happened, but I was like bawling because I was so fucking burnt out of it. I was just like, this is so fucking sad what they did to Lorelai. I was like, what did they do to Lorelai? You're watching? I'm like, yeah, I can't believe they fucking killed Lorelai. Like, Brenda, she's not dead. Yeah, but why is her corpse there? What's up with her body? Why'd they fucking do this to the Gilmore Girls? They're in time for Bioshock Snap. This is a run where I know when to hold them, and I know when to fold them. And I don't gotta hold them, and I ain't gotta fold them if I don't feel like it. Would you throw an apple at a Big Daddy and accept the consequences if it means you unlock the new level? Well, here's the thing about your question, Hunting Freeman. What's, I guess, the context? Would you throw an apple at a Big Daddy and accept the consequences if it means you unlock the new level? Is like, in the game, in real world, in like what's the, I guess, what's the, and then like, what, is he gonna care if I throw an apple at him? Like, oh, Bioshock Snap! True, I legitimately was like, I was confused. I'd forgotten the joke I'd made previously about Pokemon Snap. This is on me. I should have been paying more attention. Me though, I weren't thinking. If I were thinking, I'd be thinking, but I weren't thinking, so I ain't thinking. Oh my god, welcome to the circus of... Oh, okay, I knew. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright. The wrench is the best melee weapon in an FPS, hands down. Wrong, but I respect your dedication to the craft. The best melee weapon, hands down, in any video game is the fire axe with the red blade. Fallout New Vegas or the Resistance Vita game. Genuinely still the best melee weapon in any video game. Not gonna lie, I don't think that the pipe wrench is bad. I do enjoy it. I just think that personally, I think I really just like the fire axe more. $5 toilet, $5 poo-poo, $5 dookie. See, this is why people are too afraid to talk about Andrew Ryan's failure of a fucking underwater city. He's making people pay to he was making people, like, pay money to shit. If a society is built on pay for poop, your society will inevitably crumble. Like, I'm sorry. Dollars for dookie never works, IMO. Dollars for dookie just doesn't work. I just disagree fundamentally with dollars for dookie.
Now, are you ever bringing old Peach them snappies?
The snap, bring me snappies. Oh, Peach a hungry. Peach wants snappies. Shut the fuck up, man. Me when I teach my grandma about Snapchat, and she loves reading the feed, but I have to show her the feed and help her and guide her through the machine. Quick, the day just started. Show me more snappies. It's like how my grandma would say tiki-takis to annoy my sister. She knew it was called TikTok. She just said tiki-takis to piss my sister off. Parents, when you tell them about the hobby. Parents, when you tell them you're really into something and you want to share your interest with them, and they say, oh, the Pokemans, huh? Haha. They've ruined it. They ruined it. You know it's not called Pokemon. You know that. Oh, you're playing the Pokemans, huh? Haha. You know it's not called the Pokemans. You know about Goku. Nice sweater. I feel like I saw that and I like got terrified a little bit because it's like, what are you talking about? And I like opened up my window just to see. I was like, what? I want you to know that like, you called it. I'm wearing a sweater, but I'm definitely on just enough cold medicine to make me think, oh fuck, where are they? I thought you were in my house for a moment. I was like, what? Certifiably thought there was a Brent Truder, yeah. Cold medicine gaming, yeah, that's literally me today. Your asbestos are delightful. I don't have asbestos in my house. They checked for that. You're a bozo. Now I know for sure you're not in my walls, because my walls are asbestos free. Get fucked. You gave up the goat. You didn't know it, but this whole time I was the chupacabra. It was always me. It's me sucking up the goat. Fish. I'm not gonna lie, I thought in the distance I heard Peter Griffin's laugh going off. I was kind of scared. I know I'm fucked up on acetaminophen because I swear to God, I heard a Peter Griffin laugh from very far away. Big Peter is out there. I'm staring off into the ocean. I know Big Peter is out there somewhere. Next to the fish AI. You might be fucked up off the medicine. I might be fucked up off the medicine. Yeah. This is COVID, though. This is COVID gaming. This is how it is. Big Peter. They got Big Peter Griffin out there. He's making waves. Stop lying about your family. Oh, my God. That's why I heard Peter Griffin earlier. Because Atlas, he's a... Oh, my God, chat. He's a family guy. Went on TikTok again for the first time in a while. And then I kept getting fucking... basically just videos of like I just kept getting like furry photo shoot videos. I was just like, there's just like furries on like nature trails and like on trail cams, and I'm just like, all right. Don't know why my feed decides to give me that, but okay. TikTok knows what you want. I mean, apparently I want a fursuit and I want to be out there in the wilderness in 80-degree weather. I wish I had a hobby that I could have that much fun with. Well, you gotta like pick your hobby. The best time to start a hobby was when your brain had better like elasticity. The second best time to start a new hobby is now. What'd your animal sona be based off of? See, that's a trick question, and I will tell you why it's a trick question. Is because I'm not a furry and I have no interest in it, I have no animal that I would wish to be. Because that's the Joker's trick. And I, like, obviously, I'm not going to fall for the Joker's trick because I don't have an animal I want to be. I like being a guy. Google searching Brendaniel for Sona. I think somebody made PST artwork a long, long time ago, and they asked what animal I'd want to be, so I just said a random one, and I can't remember what one I said. Be the closest thing you can find. You'd make such a good badger, though. I'd want to be an opossum, man. Wait a minute. Oh, fuck, they solved me. They got the garbage. They got the rat tail. But it would be a large cat. I mean, I've had this discussion on Twitch time and time again, and it's just like, one, I'm not a furry, so like I don't have anything to say about it because I don't have an animal that I would pick. But definitely not a wolf. And we always talk about this because it's really surprising that I'm not a furry, considering I went through like the brony pipeline. But I think that like the thing that's kept me from being a furry is like I didn't play Sonic games when I was a kid. But I watched a lot of Sonic X. And I think realistically, if I had also played Sonic games, I probably would have fallen into the furry pit. I just don't have any interest in it. I don't know, that's always been my bit. It's like, you know, if you want to dress up like an animal or have an animal be your, the personage of who you are on the internet, absolutely fucking go for it. I have a skeleton for that. You're an anomaly? Not really. Instead of it being an animal, it's an undead creature of the night. Like, it's kind of the same thing, I'm not gonna lie. Instead of a fursona, I have a persona. You never see it coming. Oh, mama money, love your time. You're done in. Oh, yo, money, love's all I. I shouldn't have done that.
So later you might remember the taste.
Like, yeah, I'm not a furry, but if Mothman wanted to split me in half, I wouldn't say no. I would get permission from my wife first, and then I'd get split in half by Mothman. I'm a simple being, man. I'm a simple dude. Your animal is a pickle? Funniest persona I've ever fucking seen, dude. You know what'd be fucking scary, though, actually? Imagine going to, like, Midwest Fur Fest, going to a furry convention, right? Meeting somebody, really hitting it off with that person. You get back to the room, they take off the fursuit. They, like, have you open it up. It's all pickles inside. There's not somebody in there. It would be the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. Why does everyone want to fuck Mothman? Dude, I've been saying that before TikTok. I have a whole video about kissing monsters from like 2 years ago. Oh, the brine fursuit. The fursuit was brining the pickles. No. Brendan, any reason why Bioshock is the game you do yearly, bi-yearly replays of? So the Bioshock series is near and dear to me. I love Bioshock 1 and 2, and I fucking hate Bioshock Infinite. And so it's a constant reminder of, I need to remember why I hate Bioshock Infinite and why I love 1 and 2. You'd think it would be a game that I like more, i.e. like, Katamari Damacy would be a game that I would replay yearly, but the Bioshock series is very near and dear to me. So, I guess for personal context, when I moved, Bioshock is one of the first games I played when my mom was permanently clean and off of drugs. And I didn't even play it at my house. I played it at like a neighbor's house, the Juggalos who lived across from us. And I basically beat the whole game on their 360 in one setting right before like school started and I began my high school year. So Bioshock 1 especially, there's like a sense of, I guess, this like summer nostalgia attached to it for me. That makes it, even though it's not like, you know, the best game ever, and they 1 and 2 have their own issues. It's genuinely a game that like I have very fond memories of that time period because it was a big turning point in my life, right? Bioshock came out when the childhood nightmares fucking stopped and things got normal. So I guess it's like a mixture of that associated memory and a mixture of like I do just like Bioshock 1 and 2 a lot. And then also it's in part I really fucking hate Infinite, aside from a couple of things. The fucking kitty cat. I don't know, I think there's some games that, you know, we have personal attachments to that make them more important. This is why I love, you know, games as an art form, is that so many games I have a personal attachment to. Katamari Damacy I have an attachment to because it was one of the first games I was allowed to buy with my own money. And I played that constantly at my grandparents'. Got it at the Dollar Tree for like a weird, like $10 sale. Halo is really important to me because me and my brother would play it constantly at like my dad's as a form of escapism from like the nightmares. Fallout's really important to me because it was my first like video game hyperfixation aside from Pokemon, which is always important to me no matter how shit it is because it was how I survived that Pokemon, you know, dread it, run from it, it sucks now, but it was one of the only ways to escape the nightmare. You know, if I have a personal attachment to a video game, it doesn't matter how good or bad the game is infinitely more important to me because of the personal attachment. Fallout New Vegas is important to me because it was one of the first video games I ever bought with like money from a job. And it was my first like midnight release for a game. And so like, yeah, I love New Vegas, but I also had that personal experience of like going to the GameStop at 11, getting my collector's edition, and then inevitably being a moron and then selling all the pieces of my collector's edition except for the cards. The Nightmare trademarked? Yeah, I mean, it's better to just say the Nightmare instead of describing like my childhood. I don't want the fucking, I don't need nor do I want the sympathy from it. But it is something I bring up as like a, hey, like, you know, this is important to me because I persisted within the nightmare. And now that I'm out of the nightmare and have been out of the nightmare for a while, I have fond memories because the good stuff is usually related to a piece of media. And I guess that's why I'm not a big music guy, is because I didn't really have an album or like songs that are important to me except for really fucking awful ones that I don't want to listen to. Like, example, the song Mr. Mom was incredibly important to me, even though it's a dog-ass song. I fucking love listening to that song over and over again on repeat. And I was like 11 or 12 when that song came out, and I was just like hyper fixated on it for no reason. And like, that's, for me, that's where music is. Never got around to making a midnight release. Buddy, I worked them. Let me tell you, working midnight releases at GameStop were a ton of fun. They're probably some of my favorite parts of working at GameStop. Not because of the people or the interactions, really, but it was because there was so much stuff that you had to give out, and we would never give out all of it, and then we just take the rest of it home. So you get a lot of free stuff. We got like 2 giant boxes of Reese's Puffs because nobody came to the NBA 2K midnight release, and they were giving out boxes of Reese's Puffs with pre-orders. Like, oh yeah, no, we're taking this home, buddy. This is our cereal. Power to the players? No. Power to me specifically. With the one midnight release, it was fun. Always loved handing out the stale Mike and Ike's because Activision used to send out a ton of Mike and Ike's for like no reason. Tons of Mike and Ike's every time there was a Call of Duty release. So we used to just have big old boxes of Mike and Ike's in the back of the GameStop. Why'd you call me uncouth? Listen here, bozo. I am just a mild-mannered dude who love hanging out and having a good time. Ain't gotta be fucking rude to me about it. Just a simple, chill guy. Not like the chill guy meme, but like a chill guy nonetheless. Pipe-peeled and gooping. Dude, I'm so full of slime. I'm so pumped to be able to, like, not be sick. I would love to have my big energy and the big power that comes with not being fucking incredibly COVIDed up. And then, you know what? In a couple of days, I will be normal again. I actually did like a wheel to figure out what I was going to be streaming. Could have been anything. It could have been Balatro, Fortnite. But then I was like, put the Bioshock replay on there, Brendan. Then it did the Bioshock replay, and I was like, all right, yeah. I know what the universe wants. Universe wants me back in Rapture. I get it. Oh no, the gas. Excuse me. Oh, what the fuck? Why's my soundboard like that? Why does it have Winston lines on there? When did I Winston? Getting closer to Walt Disney Dad one step at a time. Well, I mean, like, I was thinking about this because, like, I had seen a post about it. Now, like, why is it that all, like, capitalists in video game look like that? And somebody posted Walt Disney under it, and I was like, not really. I mean, it's more like, Hugh Hefner? Is it Hugh Hefner? Rockefeller? I feel like he's more mustache-pilled. Because what Walt Disney, I mean, doesn't fully make sense with, like, the germophobism. Hefner's the Playboy guy, yep. Who's the venture capitalist from, like, the 20s? Howard Hughes. I knew it was an H, yeah. I feel like Mr. House, Andrew Ryan, I feel like it's more akin to Howard Hughes than Disney. Now, if we're talking Poppy's Playtime, obviously that's Walt Disney. But if we're talking Bioshock, that's more Howard Hughes. Germaphobe? Call me a germaphobe, the way they be saying, this guy's just like Germa. And I'd be going, fiddle-dee-dee, 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 fiddle-dee-dee. Are you prepared for the 4 fiddle-dee-dees? I don't think you are. Fiddle-dee-dee! Pretty cool. Fiddle-dee-dee, Germa's famous catchphrase. He says it all the time. Fact of the matter is, if I saw Germa 985 walking around in like a blue shirt with a red gnome cap, I wouldn't even bat an eye. Just be like, oh yeah, new bit. All right, gnome arc. Okay, understandable. #1 streamer that you could find out in the middle of the woods eating mushrooms off the ground. Do a Germa impression. I'm begging you. 1, my voice is bloated due to COVID. I got COVID bloat. They're like, oh, hey, whoa. Broken vending machine, huh? I go great with chowder. You could dip that son of a bitch in some good old Bostonian chowder. Gotta have chowder. I think the fuck the voice helps. Gotta have chowder. Can't do without chowder. You can take that as a German impression, or you can take that as a Mungdal impression. Oh, my famous German impression is, oh, you got me. Oh, it's me. My chat, evil, nightmarish. Germa's chatter, oh, he's such a wholesome little scrimblow. My chat, fuck this guy. We hate this guy. Destroy this man before he destroys us.